Alright, so we're going to put the cylinder heads on this engine. So the first thing that I'm going to do, since this block has been resurfaced, I don't need to worry about checking it for straight. But I'm just going to wipe everything down and make sure that we don't have any oil or other contaminants on the top of this, just to give us a good seal. Then I'm going to set the head gasket on. Now, the head gasket is marked with the front. That's marked on both sides. So I'm going to put that towards the front of the engine. Make sure that it sets down on the dowel pins. Go over to this other side, and I'm going to wipe this side down as well. And I'm going to put my gasket facing front, set it on the dowel pins. Sometimes they want to try and come off, and so sometimes we have to just set the head on right away and see if we can get this one to stay. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to wipe down the surface of the head. These have also been machined, so I don't need to worry about checking them for straight edge. Otherwise I would check them at this point. Set the cylinder head on here. Make sure that my dowel pins line up. Put my pin back in my engine stand. And then we're going to run a couple of bolts in here just to keep it setting where it's supposed to set. Now I went through and ran a bolt down through all of these threads to make sure that they all worked well, because I don't want to be fighting turning a bolt while I'm trying to torque these heads. So I'm going to wipe this other one down. We'll take it over. Make sure that we line up our dowel pins. Hold it down here. Put a couple of bolts in. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these bolts in. And then I'm going to go get a speed handle. And we'll run these down to where they're snug. And then we will go through and look at the torque specification and torque sequencing for this engine. Alright, so we'll just run these down with this speed handle just till they start to make contact. I'm going to go ahead and follow the sequence just because I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good habit to get in. Alright, so I've printed this off. It is the torque sequence, and it is also shows us what we're supposed to torque it to. So it says the first step we're supposed to torque it to 85 foot-pounds. And then I'm going to leave this sequence up here so that I can watch as I'm going through this. So I'm going to set my torque wrench to 85, and we're going to go through this sequence. Now we're going to move it up to 95. And go through the sequence again. Doesn't move much. Now the last step is 105 to 112, and I'm going to go ahead and go to 110. 110. Now we'll try and make a smooth pull with our torque wrench. Any kind of jerky motion is going to make it inaccurate, so we want to make a smooth pull with it. And there we have that. The cylinder heads are torqued down. The next thing that we'll do is install the lifters and the push rods and the rocker arms. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and install the lifters and the rockers in this. So I'm just going to do one of them, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. So we've already got assembly lube on the camshaft, and these are roller lifters, which means that they have a little bit less friction in the contact with the camshaft. We're going to go ahead and put this lube on it, put some down where the lifter travels, and then we'll set this lifter down here in place. And then I have put all of my push rods and rocker arms over here in order so that I know exactly where they go. I'm going to explain to you a little bit how this all works. The lifter gets oiled through the oil galleys in the engine. So these have holes in them, these lifter guides have holes in them, and they put oil pressure into this hole right here. And that fills up this lifter with oil. Now when the push rod pushes down on this, or when the lifter pushes up on the push rod, it pushes a little bit of oil through the push rod and up into the rocker arm. So the rocker arm, we're going to set the lifter down in here, and the rocker arm is going to come up here, and it's going to oil through this hole right here, which is going to put oil down in here where we move, and it's going to oil the top of this engine. Now these valves are not adjustable, so when we put these in, we're simply going to run them down and tighten them up. Now I'm going to go ahead and set this second lifter in place so that I can show you the next thing on this. So with these roller lifters, they have to set a certain direction, and so they're going to have some keepers. And those keepers are going to go around there's a little notch on each side of this, and those keepers are going to set like this so that they hold that little notch, so they keep these from spinning, so that the roller part rolls against the cam and keeps everything the way that it's supposed to go. Now those are just going to set down in here,
And then we've got another piece that actually holds these down in place. Come back and go to the next step. Okay, so now that we've got all the lifters in this, we're going to put this piece on. Now this is called a spider, or they call it a spider. And the reason, you probably can figure out why they call it a spider. So anyways, this is going to set down in here like this, and it holds all of these keepers in place so that our lifters remain aimed in the right direction. And we will come back and torque this down to where it's supposed to be. And we'll also come back and torque all of these rocker arms to where they're supposed to be.